Greetings from Northern Colorado. This is Scott the Cowboy Counselor, and this is going to be another one of my day in the life type of videos, but my life may not be very interesting. I don't know how many views I get on this kind of stuff. But honestly, what I'm doing today, I'm going to boil out this deer skull that I harvested this deer probably 10 years ago, and it's the one that I patterned the deer head sculpture that I just did out of steel and copper. Let me show that real quick. There's that sculpture that I did, and I may sell that if somebody's interested in it. It's too big and heavy to ship on Etsy, so I'll probably wait till somebody takes an interest. Other than that, it'll just hang up here on my shop office wall. Okay, back to this deer head. This is an old iron pot that I've got. I think I've used this to actually boil skulls out of before. I've just got a little bit of detergent water in there, a little bit of vinegar, just for the kill bacteria. In the past, I've done bleach to get a little bit whiter of effect, and in my opinion, they almost come out too white. You lose some of that natural effect. So what I'll be going to do is just boil off the last of this hair, some of the raggedy type stuff that was still on the inside of this skull. Get some of that stuff off the bottom, and I don't remember exactly how long that takes. This one has been dried out and soaked. Actually, it spent the last 4 or 5 days soaking in a solution, so I think this one will boil out pretty quickly. Okay, this is actually starting to boil pretty well. I went ahead and added some more water to it just to cover that. And I've decided to go ahead and do another one as well, as long as I've got the water heated. I've got several deer skulls laying around that I never finished. This is a beautiful 4x4 muley buck that I would have harvested several years ago. I'm gonna boil that one out too. I'm gonna try to do some creative mounts of these, maybe mounted on hardwood or something that will display the deer skull in such a way that it shows its true beauty. Okay, this has been in here for about 4 or 5 hours maybe. Boiling pretty good. The top of that isn't too hot that I can't grab it. Ow, maybe it is. Son of a gun. I misjudged that. All right, that's boiling out pretty good. And there's not much left on this head. I think there was a couple of little scraps. I might go ahead and take this one out and wire brush it down. I did that once already, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one in. So let's go ahead and do that now. This one, I never boiled it out before, but it's much cleaner to start with. I'm not real sure why. Maybe bugs have been on it or something. Settle that one down in there. And I'm gonna go grab some gloves to grab that lid this time. Okay, this old stove that I'm using, this is an old Coleman. I can remember using it in Boy Scouts when I was 10, 11, 12 years old, and I'm gonna be 59 here before too long, and I'm pretty sure my dad had this one for a long time before I got it. I've had to replace some seals on it. It's just kind of great to be able to have it up and running again and keep on using it. I actually used it up elk hunting this year too, so it's kind of a neat old thing. Okay, the color on this one, you can see it's kind of yellowish. If I want to brighten that up a little bit, I could just paint it with bleach. You want to make sure if you're going to do bleach on these, you don't let it get up onto the antlers or you'll wind up with a color line. And I don't like them really white anyways. I like them kind of natural looking. What I'll end up doing with this, I'm going to clean it off a little bit more, but I'll wind up putting a piece of steel across the back. I'll screw it in so I have something to hang it by. And then I think I want to go on to a piece of maybe old barnwood or something, maybe, I don't know, add a couple of other things on there to make a pretty cool mount. Okay, as I work on this, I might do another video and just show how I'm completing that, how it looks hanging in the end. I might go ahead and cap this video right now. So once again, Cowboy Counselor Scott here. I love doing this kind of stuff. This is actually just a kind of a neat way for me to spend a Saturday. It's cold and windy outside. I've been going inside and sitting and watching TV in front of the wood burning stove while this thing is boiling. And I really haven't done a whole heck of a lot else today. But I've had these deer heads hanging in my garage for, gosh, this one probably 15 years and the other one maybe 8 or 10 years. And it's just taken me this long to get into boiling them out and actually doing something with them. So hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day and a great week. God bless.